Hello and welcome to another update video about Ethereum. So Ethereum, compared to what we said this morning, no real change in the scenario. It's still unfolding further to the upside. We have not invalidated any kind of bullish wave count. We are still holding above the previous wave 1 here. As you can see, key level for that for support would be the 1108 level. But it would not even be a disaster to go below that in a possible bullish scenario. Everybody who's new on the channel, we're currently exploring here if the low for Ethereum could have already been in at $880. Bear in mind, nothing is confirmed. There are no certainties, only probabilities. And as long as we stay below the resistance box here, below 1280, everything is even less clear, because if we are in a possible uptrend, we are very, very early. Key thing that you need to know is that there is a real potential now that the low could be in. So the Elliott Wave patterns suggest there is a potential there. The question is, does the market use it? That is now what we need to look at, because there's not always a potential there. Yeah, we can count 5 waves here to the upside in a wave 1. We can count 3 waves down in a wave 2, which means we have the first impulse, the first correction, what we want to see. We now need to see, does the third wave evolve as well, and do we break above 1280? A move above 1280, in my opinion, would give much more confidence that the low is already in and that we can expect a larger rally to the upside. Looking at the lower level time frame here, we looked at the possibility that wave 2 in blue ended here at $1,000 pretty much. We then moved up in a wave 1. That was this strong move up that we had a couple of days ago. We then moved down in an ABC pattern in a wave 2. And we then now started here the possible wave 3. Now, to get to the wave 3 in yellow, we would have to reach around $1,216, roughly around the 1220 area. Now we haven't done that yet, which means yellow wave 3 isn't finished yet. Here, obviously, the wave 3 itself has subwaves. So we're currently exploring the subwaves of wave 3. In the previous video, it looked like this was a 1, the 2, the wave 3 has started already. Now, I don't believe that anymore, because what is coming down here is most likely a wave 2 correction. It is just too substantial for anything else, which means that what we probably had here, so we have wave 3, haven't reached it yet. So again, nothing has been invalidated. I gave you the key target for that wave 3. That would have had to be 1190. We never reached it. Therefore, it's very clear wave 3 hasn't been reached yet. That means this was not wave 3 yet, which means wave 1 just needs to move further to the upside. Wave 2 is probably this, and wave 3 is then still to come, which will be bullish, because it means wave 3 will go a little bit higher, which will push wave 3 in yellow up as well. Because it's all about, when wave 1 gets longer, you will normally have a longer third wave as well. So that's what we're looking at here now, especially as so 2 things to consider here. Yeah, wave 3 target hasn't been reached, the minimum, which means it can't be wave 3. But on the other hand, we can count 5 waves here. We can count a 1, a 2, a 3, a 4, and a 5. There's a couple of ways how to count this, but it is an impulse, yeah, which means if it's not a wave 3, it only has to be a wave 1. Okay, so from that point of view, what we're doing here is probably the wave 2 correction, possibly only the first wave down of the wave 2. So it might become an A, B, C. Yeah, a wave 2 consists of A, B, C. 3 waves here. I can currently count, to be honest, only a wave A, which means it's likely to go up now a little bit as we see the first green candle, and then come down once more in a larger wave 2, because also the retracement for a wave 2 is at the moment, in my opinion, not as substantial as it would normally be. So in the wave 2, we've currently hit the 38.2% fib level. That's fine. That is already good for a wave 2, but normally a wave 2 would retrace a bit more. I wouldn't be surprised at all if we see in this wave 2 the 50% fib retracement at 1108, or even the 61.8 at 1093. And from one of these points, the market has the chance to reverse back to the upside, and then in a wave 3. And we can now calculate the updated wave 3 target as well. We always use the minimum requirement, which is the 1.618 fib extension. Based on the current wave 2 low, I think it will go a bit lower, but based on the current low, we would expect 1324 as a target for wave 3, actually in white. Yeah, which means then we will have a wave 4 retracement, and the wave 5 could even reach even higher levels, maybe around $1,400. that would then be the wave 3 high in yellow. We'll see how that will evolve in detail, but that is how I can currently see the market here. As long as we stay above the wave 2 in yellow, above that low at 1046, we can focus on higher prices, because this is a 5-wave move up. And at the moment, this is for me a likely scenario. It's possible to count it like that, therefore we do it. Again, I think wave 2 is coming down a little bit lower, but as long as we don't substantially, I mean, it would be good to hold above 1080, yeah, or 1085. That was this resistance area here. It would be good to hold above it. That would be bullish if we can just confirm that as support, because we never really came down to retest that level on the higher time frame. Yeah, we did on the hourly briefly, but would be good to really confirm it more substantially with that larger wave, and then start to move up. We might see some movement here triggered by the US stock market today that might act a little bit as a catalyst. So we'll see what we get here. But really, as long as we stay above that swing low here at 1045, we can focus on higher prices. That it still is a wave 2 here in white will just get a little bit less likely below the 88.7% FIB level. So should we drop below, I don't know what I did here now, just double check. Yeah, it will get less likely below 1060, yeah, because this is the 88.7% FIB level. And if you drop below that last FIB level, it gets less likely. It is still a wave 2. So these are the key levels I'm currently watching out for. So hopefully that made sense. Hopefully you liked the update. If you did, please hit the like button, leave a comment and subscribe. And if you really like the content, then check out the channel membership. Thanks a lot for watching. Bye-bye.